Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in and listening. This is Raven with Helen Hills Legion. I'm here from my laptop and I have the lovely Scarlette Rayne online all the way from where you at?
North Carolina.
Wow, North Carolina. And so
Yes, ma'am.
the reason why I was wanting to speak with you and get this information out there is you have a series of novels that you have put together for the public, correct?
Yes, I have.
Let me know more about that. So what's the name of the novels?
Sure. It's actually part of the series. I'll start you off with talking about the novella. It's kind of like a novella teaser, and that's called Nocturne of Secrecy. And it's a novella to the Symphony Noir collection. So basically what you're going to see is my books are kind of music themed because my main character is a concert pianist. So that's the first book. It kind of sets everything up. That's why it's called a teaser, because everyone's like, we want more. Some people read it and they can't wait for the next one. So the next one coming out on February 22nd is called Sinister Little Overture. And that's book one of the Symphony Noir collection, and that is due out February 22nd. And I'm doing an online release party on Facebook for it as well.
Awesome. And so where could people locate you and purchase that copy and whatnot?
Sure. It's going to be, Sinister Little Overture is going to be in print only for right now on Amazon, Amazon.com.
Nice.
And it'll probably be under the other book as well. The other book is actually on Kindle Unlimited and in print as well.
Great. That sounds really interesting. So can you give us like a tiny little tease of like what's going to happen with the Sinister Little Overture?
Sure. Well, it's a continuation. It's not a standalone. So if you were to pick up this book, you probably would get a little lost. I want to say it's a story of its own, but there's it's a like I said, a continuation of the teaser. So basically, every character has a weakness, and although the fact that my character is a strong female character, she's a concert pianist, she's successful, and the book, I won't give away what happens at the end of Nocturne of Secrecy, but it pretty much continues on with, the things that we do in our lives that have a lot of consequences.
Understood. So like a definite accountability series, eh?
Yes.
A little
so
sinful
basically, in a nutshell, there's four main characters, and each has their little backstory, because every character has a motivation. How they became the way they are presently in the story. So there's going to be a lot of like flashbacks, and that's kind of tough to do because you have to do it in a way where it's not jarring for the readers.
Right.
So, but actually, let me just also say there's four books in the series. So, it's Sinister Little Overture is book one, and it's going to progress to book 2, 3, and 4. So it's going to kind of be like a breakdown of the main character until finally the last one is just everything's going to be revealed. Kind of like one of those things going to be revealed at the end.
Nice.
They're like plot twist. I love my plot twist.
I'm excited to purchase one myself, and I'm definitely going to push that out here in the Rockies region. And what got me connected with you, honestly, was there is a gentleman, model friend of mine. His name is Christian. And when I heard that he was having, he was on the cover of a book and whatnot, I was like, I got to check out what he's doing. And then, of course, I started snooping around and seeing that it was that. And I was like, I got to promote it. Because that's what I do.
Aww,
so
awesome.
I'm really excited for you and for your future with your series and all the continuations that come with it. And I also look forward to seeing Christian get some more work, because he's actually not bad looking. So I think he'd be great for most of your photos.
Not.
He'd be
He's
really
going to be on the cover of the third one as well.
Nice. Now, from what I saw, are there actual photography photos inside the book as well?
No, there is not.
I thought I saw that. It was just the front of it, right?
Yep, the front, and also he's on the back.
Oh, okay. Okay, for some reason I thought there was like, oh, maybe that's for the future, huh? Maybe you can, work with a photographer that will give you like a little, 4 to 5 full front, front and back color pages, some really wicked pictures and so forth.
That would be be awesome. That I never really considered that. Because there's some really, really good pictures that I had a very difficult time. Because the photographer is Trish Olguin.
Okay.
She's with Trishography Portraits.
Okay.
Or Trish Creations. She has several different names that she uses. And actually, that's how I met her. I met her in Colorado because I lived there at one point. And we connected, and she does all these amazing photo shoots. So I asked her if she can be the photographer for my covers. At least the first cover, the first book. The first cover is the stock. The first book, Nocturne of Secrecy, that's stock. Second one, she was all excited. I told her, find me a male model. She sent me a photo of Christian. I was like, welcome.
That's good.
Like, let's do it. So she took so many, here's the thing. She took so many photos, I put them in a calendar. I made a calendar of the photos with each month is a different photo and a different quote from my book, and I'm raffling that off as a giveaway for my online release party on Facebook.
Nice. So your online release party will be on the 22nd as well?
Yep. The online release party is February 22nd. If you look at my, I have several pages. I have a personal Scarlette Rayne author page, and then within that page I also have Scarlette Rayne fiction author is the page that, the pages that you can like.
Right.
It's a public page. So it's on there, and I'm telling people to share it. And I might boost it on Facebook, because I know with Facebook, if you pay a little extra to boost your ads, more people will be able to see it.
Right, which is kind of sad, but I guess they got to pay the bills one way or another, right?
Yeah, I know. I pay for ads.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do to get pushed out there.
Yeah.
I haven't personally done that yet, but when I start making a little bit more money and I'm able to, put that in my budget, why not? Why not? I wouldn't mind lots and lots and lots of people seeing what I'm doing, and possibly if I was able to boost this, they would have gotten more people to hear about you. So I see what the boosting of it is, absolutely.
Yeah, once in a while.
Right, for sure. I'm really excited for you. So after this release party, are you planning on getting right back into the books and start writing again? And
I'm glad that you asked that, because I've already been editing the third book.
Nice.
Just a tiny little backstory. I started writing this story in 2010. It's a 600-page manuscript. And for the encouragement of a publisher that was considering publishing the book and a few friends, they told me, why don't you break it down into a series? So I broke it down into a series. So everything's already written. It just needs a lot of editing.
Understood.
And also as a writer, I've changed as a writer. I've actually, changed as a writer, become better. And I noticed that in my writing from like 3 years ago, because if I read something from myself 3 years ago, it's like, no, and I end up changing it because I feel like I've grown as a writer, even though I'm still new.
Right.
A lot of people don't know about me yet. I definitely can see a difference in my own writing, and I've had friends tell me personally that they can see a difference in my writing from something I sent them, like, because I have beta readers. Beta readers are very important. So now they said, yeah, I can definitely tell a difference. So right now I'm currently working on the third book in the series, and that's called Broken Serenade.
Nice. These sound amazing. I'm really excited. I used to be an avid book reader, but I'm more into like the Stephen King, Dean Koontz, all the weirdness. But there was one that I read. It was, oh Lord, I don't even know how long ago. It was something romance, something, I don't know, but I think it was Daniel Steele or something like that.
Oh.
And a really good book, and I was probably about 19 or 20, and it really kept me up and very vivid and imaginative. So I'm pretty sure that's what your books are going to do, is hopefully open the imagination for others to, get back into the old school reading and, burying themselves in a book once in a while and having some hot cocoa and, not always have to be out in the scene and partying all the time, and actually just sit down and chill and enjoy your freedom, And I think it's a beautiful
just
thing.
escape into another world.
Exactly. And you picked some definitely good imaging for that, so.
Thank you. Yes, I can't wait to reveal the cover for the next one. I already have the image for that one.
Nice. I'm excited. So that's good. We're promoting Mrs. Trish. I'd like to actually meet her. I think she might be like a new friend on my Facebook. If not, I've got to add
Yeah,
her. But I've heard about
she's
her
a
several
mutual friend.
times. So I'm super excited to definitely get in touch with her and whatnot. And so I would
Oh,
like to
she'd love that.
I'd love to keep in touch with you too, so you can keep me up to date with all your new, releases and new photo prints, and
Sure.
send me links to your page so I can let it out there and everybody can know you. And like
You're
I
awesome.
said, I'm super excited for everything that you're doing.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Raven.
Oh,
It
no
means a lot to
problem.
me. This is huge.
No, no worries. It's huge what you're doing. That you're actually taking time out of your life to, change somebody's, moment. You feel me? And that's a big thing. And that's
Yeah.
what I do is I promote people that are talented, whether it's writing, drawing, painting, standing in front of a camera, a photographer, an actor, a
Nice.
musician. I can go on. As long as you have something to offer the world that is creative and that is embraceful, why not? And that's another
Amen.
thing. I'm an entrepreneur of many things. They say, like a Jill of all trades, master of none. And I used to dabble in writing. So I'd like to probably send you some of my
Oh,
short stories in the future for fun. There's like Seduction by the Nile. I think I've got like Road Trip, all these little fun, little weird things. So I'll share them with you on
send
the
them on
DL.
over.
I'll send them on the
I
DL.
love reading other people's work. I love beta reading. I can beta read. I can give you like honest feedback. I would love that. I love connecting with other writers and reading other writers. I don't. I never compare myself. I never feel competitive. I'm always like open to new ideas and critique.
And see, and that's the
So
beautiful thing about the art industry, whether it's writing
yeah,
or art or photography. Something's already been done usually. So you've got to put
yeah,
your twist on it. And there's a lot of people in this world that they get mad about copycatting or things like that. And when it comes down to the nitty gritty, it was already an idea essentially hundreds of years ago, 20 of years
yeah.
ago, that you just put your spin and made it a little more saucy. There's
I
nothing
agree.
wrong with that. And I
It's
think
your
it's
own
beautiful.
voice. Yeah,
Exactly.
you're using your own voice when you're telling the story, even if the story's been told many times before. And I
Exactly.
had a friend tell me that. Don't be afraid to write a story that's been done. You're just putting your own, like you said, your own spin,
Your
your
own
own
twist
voice.
on it. Yeah, it's coming from your point of view, your world, your soul. And so I really I'm honored to speak with you. I'm glad that you took time out of your day. It was busy for both of us. We still managed to
I know.
hook up.
This was awesome.
It is awesome. And I do come out to the East Coast from time to time. I have friends in New York that I'm working with Corpses and Girls Magazine. So that's a kind of cool, different deal. So I'll be out there for that.
Wow.
And I have some friends in Florida that I'm working with. I'm supposed to go out there and do some stuff in St. Petersburg and Tampa. So I'll be in that vicinity. So if I have a chance, I would love to actually meet you in person and maybe even get a photo shoot of you in and, all that kind of good
Oh,
stuff. So
that's like a dream.
no worries. But again, I do appreciate your time and your efforts. And did you want to say something to your fans in the world?
I want to say something to my fans. Oh, be ready. This is going to get real. Shit
Nice.
just got real. Oops.
It's all good. Hey, I'm uncensored, I'm raw, and I'm just the way that it is, candid. But I feel ya. It's about to get real. Good deal. Real talk. She's excited.
Thank you.
That's how you got to
Me
be
too.
with it. Well, thank you again for your time, and I look forward to hearing from you soon.
All right, you got it, Raven. We'll be in touch.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
All right, have a good night.
You too.